Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Share the live. Let others know that we are on. Share the live. Share the live. Thank you for joining today's conversation. Yes, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. Today's conversation is about African Americans and their contributions, and we do have some announcement to make. So we will be starting shortly. Thank you, guys, for joining the live. Yes, guys, this is an open discussion on African Americans and their contributions. And if there's anything you want to ask me, you can go ahead, anything that you want to discuss. So I am pleased that you are joining today's conversation. Thank you very much. Thank you for the likes. Hello, Izana Wase, my brother. Wase, how are you? Well, I am doing fine. I am doing fine, my dear friend. Thank you for joining. Thank you. How is it on your side, Izana? How are things on your side? Today, Izana, we're going to be discussing foundational Black America or African Americans. Well, I heard, hello, hello, wet, wet, hello, hello. Thank you for joining the live. Guys, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know where you are joining me from. Today we are going to discuss about Black America or African Americans because I heard that African Americans don't like to be called, well, Black Americans don't like to be called African Americans. I don't know how true that is, but we're going to be discussing, their contributions, African Americans and their contribution to the Black diaspora, and I have some announcements to make. So thank you very much, guys, for joining. Izana, I'm here at work, but I'm on break. Oh, that's great, Izana. That's great. Hope that you're having a wonderful one on work today. Yes, hope that your day went well. So, guys, thank you. Thank you for joining. More people are joining. Give the video a thumbs up. Today, we're going to be discussing about Black America or African Americans. Guys, let me know, do Black Americans like to be called African Americans? Okay, I don't want to mislabel anyone. So, I want to respect people's opinions, people's belief. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to be discussing about Black American from Black Foundational America, and I have some announcement to make. So, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for joining the live. And you can ask me any questions pertaining to the topic or anything else. I am more than happy to answer them, to discuss them with you this afternoon or this morning, whatever is your time zone. So, guys, thank you for joining. Let me know where are you joining me from. I do have some announcements to make today, so let me know where you're joining. Wet, thank you for joining me, joining the discussion. Where are you joining us from? Wet, where are you joining us from? Give the video a thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yes, guys. Black America or African Americans, and the contributions. I mean, African Americans have went through a lot of struggle. In the past has been one of pain, one of trauma. They have struggled, and they are still doing so. But they are still fighting for what they believe in. And so, guys, Black Americans have contributed a lot to the Black diaspora. And I think sometimes we don't talk, I would say we overlook that sometimes. But African Americans or Black Americans have done a lot. A matter of fact, they have contributed in a lot of the rights that we are enjoying today as Black people. So, guys, thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live. I really do appreciate it. So, guys, give the video a thumbs up, and I do have some announcements to make, so stay tuned so you can know what those announcements are. Guys, if there's anything you want to ask me pertaining to the topic, go ahead, feel free. I'm happy to discuss it with you. Yes, guys, so let me know where are you joining me from. Give the video a thumbs up, guys. Let me know where you are joining me from. Let me know where you're joining me from. So, guys, you can ask me any question. Any question. We are here to discuss. It's an open discussion. So, thank you, guys, for joining. I really, really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yes, Izana. Izana, what are your thoughts about African Americans? What are your thoughts about African Americans? You know, let me know. Let me know in the discussion. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it. What are your thoughts about African Americans? So, guys, let's discuss it today. If there's anything that you want to discuss apart from that, I am more than flexible to do so. So, what are your thoughts about Black Americans? Let me know in the comment section below. Guys, give the video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate you guys. I really do appreciate you. Yes, thank you guys for joining the live. Let me know where are you watching me from. Give the video a thumbs up, guys. Give the video a thumbs up. Let me know where you are joining me from. So, guys, what are your thoughts about Black Americans or African Americans? Do African Americans like to be called African Americans, or do they prefer to be called Black Americans? So that's something I want clarity on. Okay, so Izana says it's a recent thing, and I agree that they are Black Americans. Not everyone came from Africa, and when the white people came there, there was already people on the land. Oh, okay, so maybe that now I have an understanding why they don't not why not all of them like to be called African Americans, because not all of them derive from Africa. Yes, so thank you for that information. Thank you for that information, Izana. I thank you very, very much. So, guys, yeah, let me know. Let me know what are your thoughts about Black Americans and the contributions, you know. Let me know what are your thoughts. So, Izana is saying that they prefer to be called, or it's a recent thing, and I agree that they are Black Americans. Not everyone came from Africa, which is true. When the white people came, there was people already on the land. So, thank you for that information. Thank you, Izana. Yes, guys. So give the video a thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. Yes, guys. You can ask me anything pertaining to topic or anything outside of the topic. I am more than happy to discuss it with you. Yeah. Black Americans. Guys, did you know that Malcolm X was have Grenadian roots? I didn't know that. You live and you learn every day. I recently found out that Malcolm X had roots here in Grenada. Yeah, roots here in Grenada. You're in the wrong time, guy. I do not live. Check me back. Elon Musk is a African American. Oh yes, because Elon Musk is from South Africa, right? So he's basically an African American. So he is. But do Elon Musk consider himself African? Do he consider himself African? Yesterday I was listening to a podcast where white South Africans are claiming that South Africa is their rightful land. It was a very high discussion, between black South Africans and white South Africans. But white South Africans saying that South Africa is their rightful land, But Elon Musk, do he consider himself? I don't really think that Elon Musk consider himself African American, even though he's born in South Africa, But I don't know. Let me know, guys. Yeah, let me know. So yes, guys, let me know where are you joining me from. Give the video a thumbs up. Yes, guys, thank you. So Black Americans have done a great job. Someone is saying Black Americans have done a great deal of work when it comes to paving the way for black people in general. And as Izana is saying, there is someone in the comment saying that not all black people derive from Africa, so Black Americans prefer to be called Black Americans, and I respect that. But at the same time, we have some that have African roots, but they reject such roots and heritage. Some of them do not embrace it. Yeah, so Guys, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the live. Yes, guys, thank you. So, guys, you can ask me anything pertaining to the live. Ask me any questions. Yes. Yeah, I was really surprised to know that Malcolm X. Well, I didn't know that, really and truly. Malcolm X had Grenadian roots, and his mother is from Grenada, La Digue. Yeah, a village here called La Digue. Yeah. So, Foundational Black America. Foundational Black America. What, they are Foundational Black America, the purpose and the objectives of Foundational Black America. Are they still relevant today? Is Foundational Black Americans still relevant today? The movement, because I believe it was a movement, right? It's a movement. Are they still relevant today? Guys, let's discuss the topic. Let's discuss the topic. Are they, I know that they have contributed hugely to, when it comes to Pan-Africanism. They have contributed hugely. And, I have great respects for Black Americans, African Americans. I have great respects for them. Great respects for them. Yeah. So, guys, thank you. I see more and more people are joining. Let me know, where are you joining me from? Where are you watching me from? And I have some announcements to make. Yes, guys, I have announcements to make. So, thank you for the like. Give the video a like. Give the video a thumbs up. Guys, I really do appreciate if you do so. I really do appreciate you guys. Really, really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yes, guys. So let's discuss. You can ask me anything in the comment section below. Yes, ask me anything in the comment section below. So yes, Black Americans. Yeah, we have Martin Luther King. We had Malcolm X. Who else? We have what are some, Black American legends, that have contributed hugely when it comes to Pan-Africanism. Martin Luther King is a very prominent figure. Yeah, he's a very prominent figure, and much of his work is still alive today, even though he's not here physically. Much of what he did is still alive today. Much of his speeches, his vision, some of them did came to pass. Gash Wilson, no matter where you come from, you are an African. Yes, welcome to the live. Welcome to this discussion, Gash Wilson. Thank you very much for joining. Yes, and it's of course, it doesn't matter where you come from. As long as you're a black man, you are an African. Because I know there are some black, and not only black people in America, but there are black people. Definitely, no doubt about it. They have African identity, heritage, but they reject it. But as Peter Tosh said it rightly, no matter where you come from, as much as you reject, as much as you don't want to accept it, as long as you're a black man, you're an African. Yeah, so some people say that is not that. Some people argue that it is not accurate to say so, because there are black people who don't have any, who are not from Africa. There are black Indians, there are black Sri Lankans, there are black. I never say a black Chinese before, but yeah. But guys, thank you for the thumbs up. African have been traveling. Yeah, I know that. Even people, there are people who say that Chinese people come from Africa, Amerindians come from, everybody come from Africa because they migrated out of Africa. But there aren't, there isn't so much. Yeah, I know that there are black Japanese. I know that there are black Japanese as well. Is that because of a mixture of Africans, having children with Japanese women? Is that the reason? Is that the reason? Let me know. And there are also African women having children for Japanese men. Is that where the mixture comes from? I don't know. Yeah, but there are people who say that Amerindians, this and that, humanity started out of Africa, but there aren't much historical facts to back up that. You know, I mean, people say that because I was told that the indigenous people to the Caribbean, who are the Caribs and the Arawaks, they did not migrate from South America. They came from Africa. They traveled during the Ice Age, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah, I mean, there isn't information to back up that. There isn't information or historical evidence to back up such claim. Yeah. So it's always up for argument. This is always up for argument. Yeah, but gosh, thank you for your comment. Thank you for your comment. Izana, thank you for your comment as well. Yeah. Thank you for your comment, guys. Yeah, guys. So you can ask me anything. Ask me anything. Yeah. Whether pertaining the topic or not the topic. Can't believe you. How are you, my dear friend? Welcome back. Welcome back to the live, to this discussion. I am doing fine. I am doing fine. Thank you very much. I am doing fine. Welcome, D. Welcome to the live. Yes, D is saying the Olmecs were in America before the slave trade. A lot of the native tribes in America are black people. Some. Wow. So I will have to do my research on that. Because I've heard a lot about the Olmecs or the Olmecs. I've heard a lot about the there's this group of black people as well in America. They call themselves the Maroons, no. And they were the ones responsible for helping the Europeans navigate to their destinations. Guys, help me. They go by the name. I need to. It slipped my mind. Yeah, it really slipped my mind. But there's a group of black people. The Moors, right? Thank you, D. The Moors, yeah. Yes, the Moors. All right. I'm learning a lot about the Moors, and the Olmecs as well. I never heard about these people, this black type of black people. But I am doing my research about them, and I am learning more and more. So I have understood that black Americans do not like to be called African Americans because a lot of them don't associate themselves with Africa. A lot of them believe that they are indigenous people to America. They were here before the Africans arrived. So, I was really wondering why black Americans don't like to be called African Americans. It was really confusing for me. But now, doing my research on the Moors and the Olmecs and different types or ethnic groups of black people, yeah, I am learning a lot. Native America is a propaganda. I don't know why you all believe that. No, I don't believe that, right? I don't believe that. I don't believe, personally, guys, and this discussion is up for debate. I don't believe the, black people, some of them, I don't know, guys. It's really confusing when you think about it. Because, it is said that black people end up in America because of the slave trade. And this is something I lean on, but there is another historical belief that some black people were already there. Even there's some historical belief that some black people have already arrived in the Caribbean. The Moors were already in the Caribbean before enslaved Africans came to the Caribbean. I did an interview with a Yoruba descendant here, and I learned that not all Africans came as enslaved people. Some came as indentured servants, just like the Indians. And a lot of Africans, there was some African Grenada received 1,000 African indentured free people who came and rescued the sugarcane plantation when slavery was abolished. So I don't know, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. So can't believe you. I don't D, because we have been reclassified Americans. So it's a play on words. Yeah, it's really confusing. It's really confusing, but the reason why I don't really lean on certain black people that are saying that they are indigenous people to America or Europe is because there isn't much historical evidence. There aren't much historical evidence to back up that. I'm not seeing the evidence. I'm not seeing the information, the recordings to back up that. So um, I cannot put my chips on such things. Yeah. So yeah, man did not come from monkey to say all of us come from a common ancestor. Yeah, I don't believe that, man. I'm not a believer in evolution of human beings. I don't believe in man evolving from monkey and this my respect to those who are evolutionists, but I am not an evolutionist believer. I am a believer in creation. I believe that what we see in the world today, nature has a creator behind it. There's a creator behind it. Like the material things we enjoy in this world today. The creator is man. Man created the car we drive, the building we live in, the devices we have. There's a creator behind everything. So I'm not a believer in evolution. I mean, there is evolution. There are some animals that evolve like from one stage to the other. In that sense, I believe in evolution in that sense. But when it comes to create the world and its beginnings and the existence of mankind, I don't believe in man evolving from monkey. I don't believe that. The wolves, welcome to this discussion. Now guys, we could we will have disagreements, but I love when we will not agree on everything, right? But having disagreements, debate on certain things is healthy sometimes. So the wolves, welcome to the live, welcome to the discussion. He said, what is this bloody man speaking about? Oh, who, man? Is it me or some other man? Let me know. But I am just giving my opinions. If it's you directing this to me, I am just giving my opinions. The wolves, all right. So it's an open discussion. That is what I'm saying. Everybody is free to express their opinion. Evolution is spiritual. Yes, as I said, I believe in evolution to some extent, but when it comes to man evolving from monkey and these things and them, I don't believe in that. I mean, I'm a straightforward speaker. I don't beat around the bush to express my belief. Izana, the PP of Papua New Guinea are not Africans. Yeah, I know the people of Papua Guinea don't consider themselves as Africans, but to me they look very much African, but they don't consider themselves African. They consider themselves indigenous people. The mind can evolve. Yes, in that sense, in that sense, I believe in evolution in that context. Our mind can evolve. Our brain can evolve. Our behavior can evolve. Yeah, in that sense. But when it comes to the existence of things, trees, the skies, the moon, I don't believe these things evolve from something, or it just happened. I believe there's a creator behind the very existence of what we are enjoying in this world today. Yeah. So there's a creator behind man. There's a creator behind the animals, the trees, the heavens, the galaxies. There's a creator behind it all. So that's just my beliefs and opinion. Okay, guys, I'm not here to force my beliefs on anyone. That's just my belief, opinion, and I respect yours as well. Yes, can't believe you African Americans won't know, but we most, especially West African, because because you all have different tribe face card, like you all resemble Yoruba, Igbo, Benin, Asa. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, I believe most of us, with black people, not, well, all of us black people, all of us black people in the Caribbean, North America, South America, we derive from West Africa. That's the truth. That's the truth about it. I respect people, black people who are persons who are black and don't accept that. I respect that. But the truth is, there is enough historical evidence to prove that we came from West Africa. A lot of us came from West Africa. And we are from different tribes. We all mix up. That is why, we have different, sometimes, a lot of us black people, we don't think alike. Sometimes we behave differently because we all came from different races, not races, but different tribes. Our ancestors come from different places, different cultures, but we came from, our history is the same, So can't believe it's you. Can't believe you. I agree with that. I really agree with that. Nobody bloody wronged how. Nobody bloody wronged here, Wolf. Izana, you sure? Yeah. All right. So Izana and Wolf having a conversation there, right? So guys, yeah. Guys, let me know if I'm making sense. But I cannot really say that, black people are indigenous to America or the Caribbean and stuff, because there isn't historical evidence to back up that. They're not, so I need evidence. It's like when you go into the courthouse, you go before the magistrate maybe as a lawyer, to prove your case, or as a defendant to prove your innocence. You have to have evidence. You need evidence, and I'm not getting the evidence to show that black people are indigenous. Where we are now, we are indigenous to that place, because there's some of us are North America, South America, some of us found ourselves in Europe, but are we indigenous to these places? I don't set my chips on that. I believe we all came through the slave trade. We all came through the slave trade. Yes. Wolf always thinking about blood. It's respect. Wolf, that wolf is maybe that wolf is looking for prey. But Wolf, welcome. I welcome you, my dear friend. I respect your beliefs. I respect your beliefs. All right. Let's keep it positive around here. All right. So we respect each other's beliefs. So yes, guys. So yeah, I really like the discussion. I really like the discussion. So thank you, guys. So yeah, Black Americans. I think, I respect Black Americans that don't want to be called African Americans. But the truth of the matter is, they are African Americans. I am humble enough. I am humble enough to say that I am wrong if you present the facts, the evidence. I'm humble enough to correct my statement. If I meet black, because my blood brother is a Black American, African American, he's a Black American, and I refer to him as a African American, because the truth of the matter is, he's a descendant of Africans. Yeah. So thank you, guys. Yes, thank you, guys, for the like. Give the video a like. Give the video a thumbs up. Like the video. Share the live and let others know that we are on. Share the live. Let others know that we are on. Let others know that we are on. Thank you, guys. Yes, so can't believe it's you. I welcome to the live. D, welcome to the live. So guys, let me know where are you watching me from. Let me know where are you watching me from. All right. Let me know where you watching me. Where are you watching me from? But I do respect Black Americans or African Americans. I respect them and the contributions that they have made over the years, the centuries. You know, I make some. Okay, so D, what is a Mexum? Is this another type of black people? I will have to do my homework on that. Well, let me know. Is this another type of black people? Because first time I'm hearing this word, a Mexum. Yeah, first time. So I will have to do my research on that. No, known as America. Oh, known as America. Okay, okay. So thank you for the knowledge concerning that. But I will look up that word too and see the history of that word. Yeah, thank you very much. So, my dear friend D, where are you joining me from? Are you watching me from America or where are you joining me from? Like Albert Kulan is known as Africa. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Albert Kulan. That's interesting. Very interesting to know. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you. Yep. Guys, coming next week, I will be having a guest speaker from Kenya. Kenyan Beast will be live with me from next week, Thursday, I believe. He will be a special guest on this live. So ring the notification bell, you know. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Kenyan Beast will be live with me. Yes, Kenyan Beast is a well-known YouTuber as well. He's a Pan-Africanist as well. He speaks a lot about Jamaica and other Caribbean islands. Yeah, so he will be on with me. You can watch African stream. Oh, okay. All right. I will do that, D. I will do that. I will definitely do that. So, guys, yes, Kenyan Beast will be live with me. He was the very first Kenyan friend I had. You know, well, he's still my friend, and he was the very first person to motivating me to become a YouTuber where Pan-Africanism is concerned. So I will be having him on the live next week Thursday, and he will be sharing his experience as a YouTuber, and I will be asking him other questions. It has been banned in America. Yes, I heard African stream was banned in America, and that was really, it was really much a disappointment and hypocritical, because what I read about, because I love to read, guys, I love to read, I rather read than listening to all these videos and stuff. So what I read about that is is some kind of something I think African Stream did, but I don't see it as a violation to any policy, but they banned them, and when I look at other, well-known platform, big-time platform, they do the very same, they do the very same thing, but they don't get sanctioned. But you know what? Whenever it comes to whenever it comes to some, D, what I did, I looked at what African Stream was sanctioned for, and then I compared it to other well-known big platforms. Are they doing the same thing? And some of them are doing the same thing, but they are not sanctioned. But as you know, whenever it comes to Africa is always demonized, always sanctioned. They always sanctioning. Imperialism is real, Colonization is not only in countries, but it's also online. Yeah, because African Stream did not do. I don't see anything that they did wrong, but they were sanctioned and banned because why? They bring in forth the truth, and they cannot stand the truth. Jason McPherson, welcome to the live. He is a smart man, and I just came to this live. Well, welcome to the live, my dear friend. Welcome to the live. I welcome you. Thank you for partaking in the discussion. I think it's because of the no matter who becomes a president would still be dropped on Somalia. Yeah. Of course, of course. Hello, Akil Hamed. Hello from the UK. Welcome to the live, my dear friend. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so guys, as we're discussing about African Americans and the contributions, or Black Americans, because not all of them like to be called Black African Americans. You know, I have great respect for Black Americans. You know, they have contributed hugely, you know, in paving the way for some of us, Black people. You know, a lot of us don't like to hear that, but a lot of the reasons why, you know, we enjoying what we're enjoying when we go to these developed countries today, like America, of course, is because of the freedom fighters that was there, like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and I mean, there's a lot of them. I can't recall. I could only recall those popular ones, you know. And thanks to Black Americans, so we thank you, my African American, Black American. Now, I don't know, guys. There's this rumor. Well, I have always been hearing that there is this rumor. I want to say rumor because it's not quite true that Caribbean people and African people don't like our Black Americans. But you know, it's all for me. It's all rumors. You know, it's just a way to divide us and keep us fighting among ourselves and stuff. You know, and sometimes I don't give entertainment or attention to things that is not necessary. But I want you to know this Caribbean man here love you, my brothers and sisters, Black Americans, African Americans. I love you, and I appreciate and acknowledge everything that you have done, right, in making life a little bit easier for us Black people when we come to America and Europe and all these developed countries. So thank you very much. Yes, sir. What's the best asset Africa have, please? What's the best asset? Africa have many assets, and a lot of them. That is why Africa is, you know, a lot of these developed countries cannot do without Africa. France cannot do without Africa, because without Africa, a lot of these developed countries, including America, they will fall. They will fall, because everything about Africa is rich. Not just the minerals, but we have a lot of human resources coming out of Africa. A lot of the things that were invented was invented by Africans, but they choose not to give light to that. It was invented by Black people, you know. And when I mean Africans, I'm not only talking about Africans on the continent, right? I'm making reference to African descendants, everybody, you know, outside of the continent as well. But you will not hear them talking much about that. So to answer your question, Jason McPherson, there's the asset. Africa is in itself is an asset, and without Africa, a lot of these developed nations will not be able to survive. Jason McPherson, I'm gonna be honest, us Black Americans is a hidden gem when we stick together as a whole, among other things. Yes, that's true. That's true, Jason McPherson. And that is the message here. Black Americans, Caribbeans, well, you know, Africans, Black. We are all Black people. I'm speaking to Black people, whichever part of the world that you are in. Let us stick together. Don't allow ourselves to be divided among petty things. You know, sometimes when when this whole talk was trending on internet about diaspora wars and this kind of thing, I was not even given any, you know, I chose not to comment and do videos on that, because I think sometimes when you know, certain things like that are just you know, is distractive, and there are certain things you just don't give attention to, because I know that yes, it might be there might be a little pocket of division among ourselves, you know, yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, Not all Caribbean people hate Black Americans. Not all Black American people hate, because there are a lot of Black American people have roots in the Caribbean, have roots in Nigeria. Well, not Nigeria. Well, Nigeria and Africa mainly, right? Well, Nigeria is on my mind, yeah, right. But guys, you guys understand where I'm coming from. A lot of Black people in America has roots in the Caribbean and in Africa. So at the end of the day, whichever way you take it, we all connected. We all connected. So, you know, so when it comes to giving Jack a jacket, we have this saying in the Caribbean: give Jack a jacket. And I love to give Jack a jacket. That Black Americans or African Americans have done well, and they have fought the good fight, and they are still fighting the good fight. You know, not all of them are freedom fighters. Some of them are fighting for things that doesn't really make sense. But I am talking about the African American, the Black Americans who are freedom fighters, fighting for the betterment of all Black people. You know, kudos. I salute you. I salute you. D, the youth are the best asset aside from the REM. Yes, D, I agree with you. Africa has a lot of, the youths. When the Europeans and the Arabs came to enslave, and the Dutch and the Portuguese, and, well, let's put it like that. When the slave masters came to Africa to enslave our foreparents, who did they take from? Who were the people they enslaved? It was the best of the best. They took the best of the best from Africa. People, not, the Africans, the enslaved Africans that arrived in the New World wasn't just ordinary people. No, they were skilled people that were skilled in construction, masonry, skilled in science. They were skilled people, very, very intelligent people that they enslaved. The slave masters knew that what they had. The slave masters, when they came to Africa, they came with a plan. They came well prepared. They knew who they were going after. It was the best of the best. So I agree with you, D. You are talking truth. D, the youth will make the change. Exactly, the youth will make the change. And whenever the youths of a nation is disgruntled, that nation is in trouble. Look at what happened in Kenya. Watch how the youths rised up and brought change. Maybe the change was long-term. I don't know if it's long-term or short-term, but at least they brought about some kind of change. So the youths are very, very important. Can't believe you. In Nigeria, we have a specific place, just like a museum, where the slave trade, chains, padlocks, boats, and other slave materials, those things proves that the slave trade really happened. Exactly. So and thank you for this. I can't believe you. I did look at that. I was really pleased to see how Nigeria, which part of Nigeria is that? Can't believe you. Which part of Nigeria? Which part of Nigeria is that? But I did saw that where there was this museum where in this part of Nigeria the artifacts, the evidence, all the equipments that were used when the colonizers came to Africa to enslave our people, it was well preserved. And kudos to the authorities that were able to preserve that. And let me help you understand, guys. There was this special guest speaker I had from Nigeria, and he deals with a lot of these things. And I want you to know that history, there is evidence to show that the chains and the padlocks and all these things did not come from Africa. Because a lot of people use this and say, oh, Africans are the ones that manufacture these things to sell out their own people. But that is not true. These tools, equipments, slave chains and slave padlocks and all these things that the white men use, they came from Europe with it. They manufactured it in their country and they came with it. So yeah, it did not come from Africans. They are the ones that came with the thing. Yeah, I respect Black Americans and Afro-Brazilians and Caribbeans because they all paved the way for us all. Yes, can't believe you, you know. And the Brazilians, a lot of African enslaved people went to Brazil as well, you know. So I respect all of them. I respect, and there's a strong Yoruba, Igbo, Nigerian culture in Brazil, and a lot of Brazilians speak like Nigerians. They imitate my Nigerians, you know, because they embrace who they are. They embrace who they are. And thank you for bringing up that. Can believe you. Thank you for bringing up that. Izana, 6 messages I typed and you did not touch one. Yes, Izana, did I miss any messages of yours? Let me scroll back to see if I missed any. No, I didn't miss any messages from yours. All right, D, the slave trade can't account for the millions of black people that were here, even the time period for when the ships were made, ships, not boats, and the sea determined how many trips would have been made. You know, and I understand that. But I need the facts. I need the evidence. Like the slave trade, we have evidence. We have evidence to prove that this thing actually happened. When people say, oh, the slave trade is a make-up story, it's laughable because the evidence is there. It's like, okay, when you're having discussion about creation and evolution, the evolutionist will tell you, give me evidence that there is a God. The person that believes in creation will tell me, give me evidence that, you know, nothing come out of something, or something was made of nothing, because that is what evolution is that nothing becomes something. So we need evidence. We need facts. You know, unless we don't have that, then I cannot really say, okay, some of the black people was not African enslaved people. They were indigenous people. I cannot say that because I don't have the facts. And don't get me wrong, I did extensive research to see if there are evidence to prove that, but I'm not able to locate it. And D, if you have any source that can help me, you know, please recommend it. Because I'm a person, I love history, I love to read, I love to research. I don't talk about anything unless I research it. Read they came before the Mayflower. They came before the Mayflower. Okay, I will look up that. I will look up that. So I have a lot of homework to do, D. So thank you for that. The Nasty Rich Guy, Lagos Bangari. Thank you for joining today's conversation. Yes, it's all about our black Americans, our black African Americans that have made contributions in paving the way today. And I have made this live especially is to say how grateful we are. You know, I think if we are grateful to each other, we honor each other on a regular basis, we will not have this foolish, this foolish confusion and fighting among ourselves. You know, we have to honor each other. We have to accept. We have to give credit where credit is due, and stop the competition thing. GRTV always coming in. Well, GRTV, you have come in the climax of everything. So you are not too early and you are not too late. So welcome GRTV. Welcome my dear sister Judith, sorry. Always coming in at the end, live love. Good day everyone. Good day to you. So you are on time. You're on time. Badage, Lagos. I hope I'm pronouncing this correct. Badage, Lagos. Okay. So forgive me if I'm not pronouncing it correct, but yeah, I will have to really learn those places' names, you know, because I can't be coming to Nigeria and pronouncing these names wrong. I never said the slave trade was no. D, I'm not saying that you said that, okay? I'm not saying that you said that. I'm not directing that to you. I'm just making a general statement because there are people who believe that the slave trade is a make-believe. So I'm not saying this is you, all right? So don't get me wrong there. Can't believe D is the scale of the slave trade is questionable. Is the scale of the slave trade is questionable. Okay, so what scale of the slave trade is questionable? Let me help me to understand so we can address that. It's Judy. Judy, so my apologies. It's Judy, Sister Judy. And I had that in my mind, you know. That was the first thing. So I wasn't too sure. So my apologies, Sister Judy. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you, my dear friend. And I will remember that name because I know a lot of Judy. So that name is already registered in my mind. Michael Charles, welcome to the live. Welcome for partaking in this discussion. Most of the slaves were investors, okay? Michael is saying, and the slave masters took the patterns and capitalized on them, leaving the slaves with nothing. And that's absolutely 1000% correct. And you know, even in the history books, those white people who have gave us the history of our own history, you know, because when you look at it, is the white people that is telling the story of African history and not Africans giving the history of their own history. And they make us believe that, oh, you know, the enslaved people that came here, and I believe that when, you know, going to school and reading the history books about slavery, it was the African Americans that arrived in the Caribbean, the Americas, and the New World were people that was, you know, good for nothing, poor, you know, they was not uneducated, and it is not true. It is not true. A lot of them were educated, talented, skilled. A lot of the slave masters had to rely on our foreparents in doing certain things on the plantation, because a lot of them did not have the knowledge when it comes to agriculture and planting. That's one of the reasons why they brought them on the plantation now, because they didn't have the knowledge to plant certain things in the tropical sun. So they had to, you know, they depending on our African enslaved people to come and do it for them. And that is why they captured them and brought them on the plantation. And after the abolishment of slavery, why did you think the plantation had to close down? A lot of the plantations, you know, had to come to a stop because they did not have that knowledge. Only our African people that possessed that knowledge. So yeah, I really do agree with you, Michael. Can't believe you, they chopped off the nose of the statue. What statue? Can't believe you. Let me know what statue they chopped off the nose of. The next, Badagry. Oh, thank you, Badagry, Lagos. Thank you for that. I thank you for the correction. So Badagry, Lagos. So that will now I can pronounce it. Badagry, Lagos. Yes, thank you, my dear friend Nasty, the rich gal. Thank you very much. Ivan Satima. Read his books. They Came Before Columbus is another good book. Okay, I will do that. I will look up that. D, thank you very much for the recommendations. I will look up that, and I will put the information. I will analyze the information and ensure that it is authentic. Yes, GRTV, not at all nice to be here. Yes, nice. It's always nice having you, GRTV. It's always nice having you. So welcome, my dear friend. We have Benin Empire in Nigeria. UK stole our art in the, a lot of the artifacts in the United Kingdom belongs to Africa. You know, a lot of them. You know, and they refuse to give it back. A lot of the gold. Can't you believe a nation that has no gold mine, zero gold mine, has all this gold? It's really appalling, and they refuse. I think Ghana was demanding to return back the artifacts, and they were asking Ghana to pay for it. Really absurd. Really ridiculous. So, guys, I'm telling you, these developed nations can't do without Africa. France, France is known to be what the lights of the Paris is the lights of the world, or the lighting nation of the world, or something like that. And a lot of the things they need to be the lighting nation of the world, they need it is from Africa. These minerals are coming from places like Niger, the Congo, and with all these places, they cannot boast to be what they boast to be. When Burkina Faso, Niger, chase them out, they refuse to go because they know very well, without them, they will become weak. And I want to say kudos to Ibrahim Traoré, but President Ibrahim, his surname is French, so it's a bit difficult to pronounce. But I want to give kudos to that man. That man is a modern day Sankara. I don't care what people tell me. That man is a modern day Sankara. And I really compliment him for really believing in his people, and having a vision and chasing out these people from these people that have been exploiting them. So I really appreciate him. Yes, it doesn't account for the millions of black people on the continent. D saying revealing America's dark skin past. Pyramids. Pyramids, okay. GRT TV, I've got that book. I have been meaning to read it for years. Okay, so GRTV says she had that book. She has that book. So GRTV, if there's a way you can send a copy of it to me, please let me know. All right, if you can email it to me, my email is Stephan, STEPHAN Alexander at 380, that's 380 at gmail.com. You can email it to me. D, if you have copies of the books that you're suggesting, you can also email it to me as well. So either way, I will be happy. It's Stephan, STEPHAN Alexander, ALEXANDER 380 at gmail.com. All right, that's my email address. So send me an email. Let me know if you have got everything. Yes, praying for Ibrahim Traoré and the people of Burkina Faso. Yeah, Ibrahim Traoré, he need our prayers. He need our support. Yeah, he really. This man is doing a great job. He is, and I think just as Sankara, he has to be very careful and watch his back. But he did express that he's not afraid to die. He know that, there have been many attempts on his life, but he will, if he has to die for a good cause, he's prepared. But he looks like he will not go down with a fight. Yeah, and I believe if this man is given the opportunity to be, when, not if, but when Africa become as one and have one president, I will definitely support that man to becoming president of Africa if he's around. Yeah. And support where I can. GRTV, I lost you there for a minute. What is it you're referring to? Yes. Have you heard of the book Burnings? All the books that you are suggesting, just email it to me. And I will go through them piece by piece, right? Piece by piece. I will go through it, Yeah, so all the books that you have in your in mind that you would like me to go through, email it to me. All right. So I do hope you have gotten the email that I have just called out. Email them to me. So guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yes, we coming right back to black. So all this have, what we have just discussed is all because of Black Americans, African Americans. Yeah, I respect them. I do respect them. So my brothers and sisters that are in America, my black brothers and sisters, I respect you. Oh, so it was Dr. Arikana also read that book. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, but I want to welcome you guys. Wow, I welcome you guys. Let me know where you are watching me from. Put your flag, guys. I need to see some flags. Where are you watching me from? Who are the audience I have? I know Can't Believe You. I have my Nigerian supporters here, my brothers and sisters from Nigeria, the UK. The UK has also been a big support as well. We are all going to die, so we may as well do our very best to leave this earth better than how we found it for our future generation. Very true. So true. You have said it all, my sister Julie. You have said it all. So true. We just have to leave this earth in a better way for our future generations. Yeah, pave the way, pave the way. Just like how Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley, there are many more I could mention. They're not coming. They paved the way for future generations. Maybe some of them didn't have any idea of how big their contribution would have become. Some of them maybe didn't have any idea that what they were doing was not only for the times but for future generations. So I agree with you. I certainly agree with you. Guys, don't forget you can support this channel. All right, support this channel. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. I would greatly. Yeah, GRTV. I agree with you. We have to just do our best in making sure our future generations will not go through the sufferings that we went through. So I really do agree with that. Yeah, I really do agree with that. Can't believe it's you. I think I saw you posted something. Yeah, I don't pay attention to those diaspora wars. Yeah, and that's exactly true. We shouldn't pay attention to those diaspora wars. I think it's unnecessary, and it don't deserve attention. Diaspora wars, and even here in the Caribbean, this one saying that one and that one. I don't pay attention to these things. I don't give attention because I think it's stupidity on our part to be entertaining this, because it is exactly what these people want us to distract us from, fighting and competing and quarreling among ourselves while we reject the real issues that is plaguing us, that is oppressing us. So yeah, we have a bigger fish to fry. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Give the video a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for the. Have you heard of the Black D? Just email everything to me. Email everything to me. Make a list and email everything to me. Make a list. And those suggestions, those recommendations that you are bringing for me, it's a lot. So I might take probably the rest of the year to go through these things. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. And guys, I want to speak to those who are still carrying resentment about, Africans selling out their own people and stuff. I think we shouldn't. Let's not try to dwell on the past. It's too. I mean, yeah, we talk a lot about the slave trade and this and that, but we cannot dwell on the past. Time, this world is changing fast. We need to focus on the future. We need to focus on the future. We need to focus what is ahead. Like here we received news yesterday. Nigeria is looking to open an embassy in Grenada. That is what I am talking about. Focusing ahead, bridging the gap. We cannot rewrite history or rewrite the wrongs, but we can avoid the past mistakes from happening. So these are the things we let us not focus too much on the past. We will always find ourselves in the same place if we keep focusing on the past. Oh slave, oh this, oh that, and what they did and what they did. But we have to focus. It's already done. We cannot change it. The damage is already done. We have to focus on the future. We have to focus on the future, the way forward, so that all the next generation, will not be victimized. Okay, so my email is Stephan, STEPHAN, Alexander, ALEXANDER 380 at gmail.com. That is my email address. So I do hope you have that. Stephan, 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 Alexander, ALEXANDER 380 at gmail.com. Now, if you're not catching what I'm saying, you could always go watch the replay of this live that we are doing now, so you'll get the information. All right? Yeah, because I think when I'm done, it doesn't take long for YouTube to publish this live. In order not to repeat the past, you must understand what happened. Yes, of course, you must understand what happened. But we cannot stay there. We cannot dwell on the past and stay there, remain there. We visit the past so we can get an understanding where we are going. But there are some of us, we visit the past and we stay there. And we keep dwelling on it. We have to move forward. So I agree. We have to look back at the past. But we cannot stay there. We have to move forward. Right? We visit the past so that we can move forward. Don't stay in the past. If you stay in the past, you cannot move forward. You have to let it go. We cannot forget, but you have to sometimes say, you know what? It's time for me to let it go and move forward. Yeah, we have to move forward. Okay, if we keep going backward, if all of us as black people of African descent keep going backward, what do you think? What do you think will happen? We will not get results. We need to move forward. We visit the past, but we move forward. Exactly. We visit the past to make a strategy. Yes, and I agree with that. Well said. Well said. You don't just visit the past, but you have to have a strategy. You visit past, you see what the mistakes that happened, what transpired, and then you develop a strategy so that these mistakes cannot repeat itself. And of course, I agree with you, D. Right? So we all have a mutual understanding on that. We don't stay in the past. We visit the past, we develop a strategy, we move forward. Forward ever, backward sometimes. We have to go backward to visit the past, but we move forward. The goal is moving forward. There are so many great thinkers from the past who were progressive. Exactly. Very, very good, and a lot of them were black people. A lot. Those big boys like to make us believe that they talk about Isaac Einstein, and I mean Isaac Einstein was great thinkers. Who else again? We have Isaac Einstein. We had guys help me. But most of the times it's white people. This they bring up that they were great thinkers and great scientists, but they were black people who were great thinkers and great scientists as well. You know? But they don't I don't know why they keep doing us that. Why they keep why they keep seeing us black people as inferior people. I don't know why. And sometimes it upsets me. It upsets me, It upsets me. Whenever I'm walking down the street and I see a black brother or sister being treated as inferior by another race or even their same race, because a lot of us are still colonizing the mind and we are brainwashed. We have a white man mentality in a black body. Anytime I see a black person, a black brother or sister being looked down upon as inferior, I will come to their defense. I will come to their defense at any time and at any place. I will defend them. Yeah. What Joshua? Yeah, Joshua Mangponga is one of those great, how to say, philosophers. Is that the right word to describe him? But he's a great teacher, great mentor. I listen to him. And I have Patrick Lumumba from Kenya. I listen to Julius Malema, of course. And a lot of great, Dr. Arikana is another one. Yeah, I listen to these people. I really listen to these people. Yeah, I love to listen to Patrick Lumumba. I really, this man, the way he break down things for you in the most simplest term, it's really, really interesting. So yeah, yes guys, it's really interesting. So guys, I have a few minutes remaining. Thank you guys for the love and the support. Right? Yeah, it is interesting. It's very, very much interesting. Yes, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of great black thinkers and scientists and theologians, but they hide this information from us. They hide this information from us. They don't want us. They don't want the world to know that black people are intelligent people. We are intelligent. We possess something that a lot of them don't have. Very much intelligent. We played a huge role in biblical times. Ancient times, black people played a huge role. Yes, guys, so thank you guys. Really, really do appreciate the love and the support, guys, you have been giving me. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Yes, thank you guys. Give the video a thumbs up, like the live. So guys, I have about let's say 20 more minutes remaining. I have about 20 minutes more remaining. So like the live, guys, give the video a thumbs up. The Ethiopian Bible is the original Bible. Yes, I heard a lot about the Ethiopian Bible. The original. Well, I think that's where the Bible, itself, it was the Ethiopian Jews, that was, holders of the manuscript to a lot of what we have today. All black faces within it. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's so true. We had the black Ethiopian, the black Ethiopian, the Ethiopian Jew, well, not black Ethiopian, but the Ethiopian Jew, who played a major role in the book of, I think in the Gospels. Yeah. So they played a major role. Yeah, well, the true Jews, I think we had a discussion on who are the true Jews and who are not the true Jews, and to me, because there's a lot of people claiming to be the true Jews, right? A lot of people claiming to be the true Jews, but my whole opinion on that is that at the end of the day, it doesn't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you have a clean heart. And a clean heart is not what pumping blood, but your mind. That is what matters. Having a clean heart, a clean mind, treating your fellow brothers and sisters the right way, because that is what matters. Those of us who believe in God, and I mean we had a whole discussion about that. I don't want to go all back there, but that is what matters. That is what matters. It's having a pure mind. Have a pure mind, a pure heart. Because that is what the Most High is concerned about. You having a pure heart. It doesn't matter about the color of skin and whether you're true Jew or true black, true Jew or not. Whether you're black or white, it doesn't matter. Color does not matter. Color does not matter when it comes to a lot of things. I mean, I love my color. I embrace it. Greetings, Pedro. Welcome, my brother, all the way from Barbados. Welcome to this live. Thank you for joining. Well, you're a bit late today, Pedro, but we have a few minutes remaining. Welcome to the live, my dear friend. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for joining the live. I really do appreciate all of you guys. Give the video a thumbs up, guys. Yeah, like the video. So welcome, Pedro. I welcome you, my dear friend. Welcome. Welcome, my dear friend. How is Barbados today? Yeah. Yeah, and guys, I was told, I learned that, Boom Junglewood, how are you? Yes, you are late. Yes, I was talking about black. We had a whole conversation about Black Americans and or African Americans, because not all like to be called that. But we had a huge conversation about Black Americans, and the conversation or the discussion was about our appreciation. It was much about our appreciation of the contribution that Black Americans have made in paving the way for a lot of us Black people in the Caribbean and other parts of the world. When we come to developed countries like America, Europe, and these places, we appreciate all you guys have done, fighting the good fight, and showing that when we do come, we will have the equal rights and opportunities like any other people, and we were talking about Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey wasn't a Black American, but we're talking about Malcolm X and all of these wonderful people, all these legends. And Boom Junglewood. Yeah, Pedro says color matters when you're dealing with identity policies. Barbados hot where I am, but raining in other parts. Yeah, that's true, Pedro. Very well said. I mean, color matters in issue, but when it comes to spirit, like God and thing, that is what I'm talking about. Boom Junglewood, I personally appreciate my family from the Caribbean as well. Yes, we do appreciate you, and we were talking about that. Thank you guys for the like. We were talking about, there are false rumors, or the rumors are false about Caribbean people don't like Black Americans and Africans don't like Black Americans. There are some people who say that, but it's not true. It's not true. We love you guys and we appreciate you. I mean, there might be a few negative, but we love you guys because a lot of Black Americans have roots in Africa and the Caribbean, and these are some of the things that we were discussing, and we were really appreciating all that you have done for us. Yeah, we really appreciate you guys, and I want to, I want to, you know, really apologize on the behalf of some of my, not all, some of my people who have said Black Americans are lazy and stuff. You know, I want to apologize on their behalf. Yeah, because I know Black Americans have worked hard. They have worked hard. You guys have struggled. You know, when you listen to the stories of what you guys went through, your ancestors went through, when you were brought over from the continent of Africa to North America, what you went through on the plantations and all of these things. You know, at one point in time, I was told Black Americans owned a lot of lands, and the lands were stolen from them, and they were left with nothing. A lot of them are still yet to be reparated, and you know, they haven't received a dime. You know, so you know, I really appreciate what you have went through. You know, I really acknowledge what you have went through. Our black codes of 1720. Yeah. Yes, guys. So Boom Jungle Wood, where are you from? Leslie, welcome to the discussion. I am from Grenada, a beautiful island, small island nation in the Caribbean. Grenada. We are known as the Isle of Spice, where everything is nice. Pedro, black men own slaves in America too. Yes, Pedro, I know you mentioned that. That black people own slaves in America. And what was the lady's name? Madam Tinubu? Madam Tinubu from Nigeria was a slave owner as well, I was told. She was a slave owner. She worked with the Europeans. But what I was told, Madam Tinubu was very diplomatic with the Europeans. She was a diplomatic person. So, Black Love, yes, yes, my friend, Black Love, all the way from South Africa. Welcome, my South African. I have some South African friends. You know, I am in constant communication with Alex the X. I want to big up Alex the X, all the way from South Africa. He will be joining me on that on oh, I forgot to mention him. So guys, the announcements is next week Thursday I have Kenyan Beast, who will be joining me as a special guest, and then I have Alex the X that will be joining me also as a special guest. We will be talking about his music. Yes, all about his music, his career, his life, you know, as a musician. Alex the X, yes, all the way from well, he's not from South Africa. He's Zimbabwean. Did I say that correct? He's from Zimbabwe, but he relocated to South Africa. But we will be discussing all that as well. And also, I have another guest that will be coming in. Kenyan Beast, Alex the X. I forgot another person, but when it comes back in my mind. Yeah? Yes, we did. More like employees. Yep. Yes, so my people from South Africa, welcome. Welcome, my South African people. Yes, guys, it's one love here, man. This channel is all about love, unity. You know, we are all African descendants. We are all African people. Whether you are a descendant of African or you are a native African on the continent, we are all Africans. Yeah, I'm not ashamed. I love my African heritage. I love my African identity. I am not ashamed of that. I am not ashamed of my background. I'm not ashamed of my ancestors, where they came from. I'm not ashamed of my, yeah. I am anticipating and awaiting my results concerning my heritage, my African, my ancestry. I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed. Even if my ancestry results does not reveal Nigeria or Ghana, or it reveals a total different part of Africa, I am proud of that. I am proud of that. Alec, all of us who were taken from Africa to become citizens of the new um, world have genes in common. We are family. Exactly. You have said it well, Boom Junglewood. We are all family. We are just separated, taken, But I see it in a good way. Sometimes I see it in a good way. Maybe that is you know, maybe the Europeans thought they was doing us a bad when they were actually doing us a good, because we spread out all over the place. So we conquering the world. Let's look at it like this. Don't just focus on the sad part of how our foreparents were enslaved, but focus on we spread out all over means that we are conquering the world. We are conquering the world. That's how I'm viewing it right now. Yeah, that's how I'm viewing it right now. We are conquering the world, and they have created a monster that now they cannot tame. I'm not saying we are monsters, right? I'm not calling us monsters, but you guys understand where I'm coming from. They created something that is now bigger than them. They instigated something that is now bigger than them. But it's now too late. It's now too late. I love mine too, but the hands aren't clean in the trade. Yeah, Pedro, I know you holding that resentment, but let's, as we were discussing, Pedro, before you came on, we cannot dwell too much on the past. We have to look at the past. We have to visit the past so we can know where we're going, to understand the present. But don't stay in the past, my brother. Don't hold. So there are some things we need to let go. We have to move forward. The damage is already done. It's already done. I know it's painful, it's hurtful, you're angry, but sometimes you have to let go. And let's move forward. Let's move forward. Forward ever. We have to look forward, or else if we keep going back there and holding on to the past hurts and pain, we will keep staying in the same way, So we have to move forward, Pedro. Don't hold that resentment for too long. The children of Israel was spread. What's the Bible passage that addressed this? Yeah, I mean we had a whole discussion on that, whole discussion on that. So, at the end of the day, whether we are true Israelites or not, at the end of the day, what is important is that we stick together. That is what is important. The genealogies and all these things are good, but the important thing is that we stick together and we have a clean heart towards each other, and we move forward. That's the important messaging. In the past, I accepted the facts. That's why I think reparation is to be paid by both or none. Yeah, and that is why we need to move forward, so that we can sort out this. So there's a lot of things for us to sort out. So we cannot be. We have to talk about the past. We have to visit the past at times, but don't stay there. That is my whole point. Don't stay there. Okay? Don't stay on the slave ship. Don't stay on the slave ship, or don't remain on the plantation. Right? That has long been done away with. We got to move forward. When slavery was abolished, our enslaved African foreparents, most of them could not go back to the continent. They were blocked. They were how to say, they were not able to go back. The slave masters kept them where they brought them. They were not able to go back. A lot of them cried. A lot of them cried for a lot of years, thinking about Africa. But they did not remain crying. They did not say, okay, well, the plantation is the life we know, let's stay here. No, a lot of them, when slavery was abolished, they left the plantation and they moved forward with their lives. They accepted the new reality of everything, and they made it home. They made the Caribbean home. They made North America home. They made South America home. They did not forget who they were, you know? And that is why we are who we are today. But they moved forward. They did not remain in the past. Scattered to the four corners of the world, I think that's Judah. Okay. Who begging? Who asking for social justice? Yes. What a late boy. Yes. Who Boom Jungle Wood? I'm hoping Africans do pay African Americans reparations. I need land, citizenship, and autonomy. Maybe the Caribbean is safer than America, but sad news, Black Americans are under attack. Well, we are all under attack now, Boom Jungle Wood. We are all under attack. And I don't think it is, you know, we need reparations. It's the white people that need to give us that reparations. Not you know. But we are all coming under attack by the system. We are all being oppressed. Even here in the Caribbean, imperialism is real and is existing more than ever before. It's very real. You know, we see it going on in Haiti. Haiti is not able to make decisions on their own. Foreign nations always making decisions for Haiti. So it's real. And it's sad that a lot of our black brothers are biting the bait. You know, they are giving in to the bait and working with these people. It's very sad. Yeah, so guys, under attack by whom? Blame the leaders, the new world, the new world for chiefs. Yeah, you know, black is the leaders, is politicians, and we had a whole discussion on that. These are the people. These are our enemies. The system is our enemy, not our African brothers and sisters. Not your fellow black brother and sisters. It's the system, the colonized system. That is our enemy. They are our enemies. The moment you start talking about reparations, look at what they do. Oh, well, we alone didn't play part in that. Oh, you have your own people that sold out your own people. Go ask them for reparations. Until you don't ask them for reparation, they don't reparate you, we will not give you anything. These are the things they're saying. And what happens? We go, we address each other about that issue, and we start fighting among each other. We need is the system. The system is very crafty and manipulative. So we need that is our biggest enemy right now. Same in America, it's all over the news. Definitely. Yes, guys, so I think that's it for me. It's about time that I end this live. So guys, I want to thank you very much. I really do appreciate all of you for joining the live. I really do appreciate all of you. My leader signed an agreement with the UN to give up sovereignty, and black people feel in love with, and that's so true, eh? Pedro, you are talking truth. As I told you, the leader that you're talking about, I don't agree with her on everything. I think sometimes we fall in love with too much of speech, nice speech, and then these people who are giving powerful speech and we praise them are the very same people who do the opposite, and we need to hold them accountable. For example, the Drax plantation. I was not pleased the way she spoke about the Drax plantation. You know, telling her people that, oh, we are people of laws and we need to abide by the law and don't be aggressive about the situation. But who created the laws? Is the very same colonizers that created the laws. there and we inherited it, you know. So there are times we have to be aggressive for what belongs to us. So yes, Pedro, I know I agree where you're coming from. I totally agree where you're coming from. I did not agree with her there on that note when she was speaking about, you know, it's like she was agreeing that we need to pay him for that. Yeah, and they took, you know, the property belonged to the people of Barbados. She shouldn't be thinking about paying that man or giving him any money. Thank you guys for the likes. She shouldn't be thinking about that. That property should be forcefully, if he do not want to give it up willfully, it should be forcefully removed and taken away from him. Yeah. The land should be given back to the people. Even the building should be demolished because too much of memories, too much of our enslaved people suffered and died on that plantation. It should be demolished or maybe converted to something, maybe a sugar factory or some kind of thing, something more, you know, worth the while. Let's put it like this. So yeah. Yeah, by using the parliament. And the parliament is what? And these things, you know, this we need to advocate that, or you know, I really do hope that we will rise up here in the Caribbean and start and even in Africa I see this thing going on. If we're talking about decolonizing ourselves, we need to done away with this wig. What is this white wig? Our people just wear on their head. What is this white wig? We need to get away with this thing. Pedro, demolish? No. It's history. Oh, definitely it's history. So yes, I think it's all right. Maybe I use my. I need to rephrase my statement. Yeah, it shouldn't be. Yeah, history cannot be demolished because that's true. But I think, you know, this building should be converted to maybe a sugar, you know, some factory where people could find work. The people of Barbados could find work. So yeah, we had, you know, or maybe it could be a tourist attraction. I don't know, but it's up to the people of Barbados. But the land, this whole thing, exactly, a museum could also be a good thing. Yeah. One day when I come to Barbados, I would like to. Is it a place that is restricted, or you can freely go there? Is this a restricted area, or you can freely go there? But I would like to visit that area, that place. That plantation have a lot of history. Yeah, that plantation can be a museum. It can be anything. I don't think this man shouldn't be restrict. Can you imagine a place that where our ancestors worked hard, died? We need permission to go. You know, it's really ridiculous. A lot of the plantations here in Grenada, we could just go anytime, any hour, any day. It's not restricted. The government have not restricted it to anybody. To local Grenadians could go, and we could. I think I did a video on one of those plantations. You can go. We had a foreign company that came here, planting sugar cane and making money and out of the people. You know, underpaying our people, and we advocated that this plantation, this company need to go. And finally, they gave up and they went. You know, it's no more. We are hearing that they want to sell it over to another set of foreigners, but we are advocating against this. You know, I am using, you know, my channel. I am keeping an eye on the ground, and I am advocating against this. Stop being emotional. The whole island was like that. What was the whole island? The whole island was like that. What is it, Pedro, you are talking about? What is it you are talking about? Yes, guys. So, wow, I'm way over time. So guys, I really do appreciate everything that guys, I really do appreciate you joining the conversation this afternoon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. Thank you. Thank you for joining. That's it for me here. I will end the live here. Until next time, see you in the next live, okay? We will have special guests, so maybe the next live will be I will have a special guest coming on. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.